going on, everybody? The Red Dragon, and we are still playing From Dust. And with this mission, this is called the First Power, and it's the first power because we get our first power, and I'll explain that later on in the mission. And it also introduces us to lava, so now we have the power to manipulate water, sand, and now lava. So with lava, what we can do with that is take it and after it cools, forms a hard surface. You'll see that there's a tsunami coming in. So what we have to do is try to build up these walls to where that tsunami, every time it comes in, because it comes in on a regular basis, doesn't flood out this totem pole right here. So we just have to bring the lava in to stop that. So we will just start building up our walls, and with lava it seems like you need to use a lot more of it to build up a surface, at least on this first wall, than it takes with sand. We'll get that built up, won't take us long. Also going to go ahead and make a wall right here to cut off this water, because I eventually want to walk over here to get that blue light that's shooting up. So you see that dried that up pretty well. Also going to form a barrier right here to try to cut that off so the water doesn't come in. And I think that is to stop tsunamis. So we'll work on that later. We've got that pretty well walled off, I think. My problem is I start like 10 things and can't stay focused. So with the vegetation, you know, we talked about that in one of the earlier videos, and I had been wondering what's the deal with the vegetation. What does it matter if that bar fills all the way up? Well, what happens is if it fills all the way up, that's how you unlock more challenges and stuff. So I'm not going to wait for it to fill all the way up in this video, because I'll explain to you what to do to easily get it filled up, but it's just a lot more time consuming. So in all these videos that I'm going to be showing you, I'm just showing you how mainly to get to the end. Alright, get to the end base. So we've got these walls pretty well built up, I think. So I'm going to go ahead and send my people over here. I'm also going to send a guy right here. See, it's full of water, so I need to pick that up and move it out. Interested to know what a lot of you think about these videos as far as this game goes. You know, are you have you at least downloaded the trial? Because there is a free trial that you can download and try this out. The controls, you know, fairly simple. All it is whenever I'm picking up an element, I'm just using the left trigger and dropping it with the right trigger. That's all it is, basically. And here comes this tsunami again. And now that we've got this totem resurrected, we've got the power to gellify water. So this is a brand new power, and I'll show you how to use it here in a minute. Now it is, oh come on, it is time sensitive. Alright, so that was good enough. So what we'll want to do is get as close as we can to where we need to use it before we start using it. So I want to go ahead and send people over here, although I know that this is blocked off and they can't walk over there yet. But you'll see what I mean here in a minute. As far as vegetative growth goes, you know, if you want to grow more, just dump sand next to the landmass, and you'll see that it's growing. All right, so that's how you encourage that. And we'll dump some sand all right here to get that growing, and hopefully it'll attach to the rest of the sand and just keep on building up. Alright, so this Gellify power, it's time sensitive. Alright, so now we've got our guys to the edge, so that's good. So we're going to go ahead and use the power. You just press up on the directional pad or whatever, you know, direction it is that's listed. And you'll see it's counting down there. And This is probably how Moses parted the Red Sea right here. The Red Dragon's parting the Red Sea right now. And so to gellify water allows you the ability to pick it up and move it without it still continuing to flow. So it's just like jelly. So now we've made this a passageway where they can walk through the river. And you'll see that the timer's still counting down. This refills. So I'm going to go ahead and press up again to stop this power. And you'll see that now the clock's just going to refill up. So that's why I said it was time sensitive. And that's why you want to, be as close as you can to where you're wanting to go before you start doing that. And looks like this guy's already returned. Remember that blue light was right there? So he's already returned with that. So everything's going good. We're doing pretty good right now. And it's saying that now that we've got all the totems, built up, now we can go ahead and head home and head on over to the next mission. So that's what that is. And again, really easy. All we're going to do is go ahead and tell them to head over here in this direction. Once they get to the ledge, I'm just going to gellify this water right here and have them walk right across. So gellify is extremely powerful. Now you'll see some lines like they're trying to send people from over here, but we've got enough people coming from this marker right here to go ahead and move on. So at this point, if you wanted to work on building up your vegetation bar, and I don't know why it's so freaking low, because I have a fairly good amount of vegetation, I would think. But so you wouldn't send them to the edge, or you wouldn't send them to the final mission. You would just go ahead and work on building this up so that you could, unlock those challenges. But for the sake of this video, we're just going to go ahead and send them to the edge. Send them to the end. So that was pretty simple. And you'll see this guy, he's he's trying to get over here, but it doesn't matter. You can just sit there. Like I said, your people can die and it won't matter. See, but new villages will produce new people. So that's what happens there, and we are ready to move on. So as always, if you like this video, please take just a second to press the like button. If you want to take a couple of seconds, you can throw in a comment, and then take a second to press the subscribe button if you haven't already. And I really appreciate it, and it means a lot. And I'll see you next time on From Dust. Thanks for watching.